A Frank supper and a mother were the best place around. But some stupid with a flare gun burned the place to the ground. Smoke on the water, a fire in the sky. Smoke on the water. Burned down the gambling house. It died with an awful sound. Funky and Claude was running in and out, pulling kids out of the ground. But when it all was over, we had to find another place. Swiss time was running out. It seemed that we would lose the race. Smoke on the water, fire in the sky. Smoke on the water.
You wanna know what goes on backstage? Oh, come on. Let me take you by the hand. Ow!
Rudi, are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen,
The way I see it, Barry, this should be a very dynamite show.
You know, I have no idea what the name of this program is, but you're watching it.
Backstage,
All you ever want,
backstage,
all you ever need.
backstage.
Your dreams will be fulfilled once you are there, you'll never wanna leave. You wanna sell your ass for that backstage pass. Backstage is just for the invited. Backstage, they've laid on every...
Hello, Rudi Backstage International, darlings, and today, tonight, this morning, whenever you watch this around the world, I have a special guest, Simone Sabel.
Hello.
She's an author in her own right, and she's helping me, as you might have already discovered in some of my posts, absolutely finishing my book, My Friend Freddie, and we are actually quite far, right?
Quite really far.
Yeah, today we finished the absolute, all the chapters of the German version, which of course is the basis then for the English and Italian version, which are the two which come next. So
I'm really happy, you know.
she's really happy, yeah, and it looks like this, you know. I mean, this is already a manuscript. You might recognize this, and then I go through it, and then I have sort of things where I'm not happy, or Simone is making suggestions and said, you know, what do you think of this? And this is absolutely backstage of the bookmaking. Isn't that fun? So, Simone, I mean, first of all, thank you. I mean, by the way, Simone was the person who gave me this for my birthday present. I think it's a beautiful scarf. Thank you very much.
You're
again.
welcome.
She's married and has a child, so there is nothing else going on, but we are two colleagues. Now, working with me, I know, is super fun. No, it's horrible. No, it's not Kosovo. But going through all those chapters with me and also on your own, is there anything that you want to stress out from this around 30 chapters, which is now going to be, depending on whether you count forward and afterward and whatever with it? So 30 plus chapters. Is there anything that you want to stress out for whatever reason?
Well, for me, it was really, first of all, it was a challenge, of course.
Yeah.
A true challenge, but
Yeah.
it was really so much fun.
Because
I
I'm
really,
so nice all the time.
all the time, always. I really learned a lot, actually. There
Oh my
was
God.
so many
You
things.
don't have to say this to smooth talk me, but anyway, please,
No,
thank you
but
very
really,
much. Yeah.
No, that's true. I really learned a lot. There was not so much I knew about Queen and Freddie Mercury, to be honest. But many things were so interesting for me. And what I really liked most, I would say, is the beginning of the book, because I can really imagine how it must have been for you to suddenly realize, oh, now I'm going to be in it. So it's really, yeah, you as a reader, you get the feeling. It's cool.
I pay her a lot of money to say this. No, actually not. No, I don't have a lot of money, by the way. Well, you see, the thing is, we just found out today because we were now, after we now finished the musts, you know, where we said this is the chapters which definitely have to be in. We finished them today. And then we found a few half-finished chapters, or as I call it, splitter little ideas. And then we were going through that, and we said, yes, we're gonna make this into a chapter. No, we're gonna leave that out because it's said on different pages. In other words, so today we came across two chapters which were on the list all the time, and I completely, to be honest, forgot about them as a priority. One is about the miracle and how I found the boys, and the other one is about Invisible Man. And with Invisible Man, also because in the way it was written, here it is. It's one of the 2017 written chapters, and I haven't read it since.
So even for you, it was a surprise.
Yeah. I said to you, you remember? I said, I'm really curious. Of course, I knew. It's basically the story that we had a big challenge. I know how we did this video game. By the way, I called Benny to ask him, how do you call people who are playing games? And he said, it cool is to call those people users. Yeah, anyway, and not players. Yeah, as Papa wrote, of course, because I'm not playing video games. But I'm not gonna say give it away. But it is funny that I end up with Freddie Mercury under a table on Old 4. So
funny picture.
You can imagine. I'm not saying. I mean, see, we don't have to. It cannot be spoilers. Anything else that you found interesting, chapter-wise?
I like not chapter-wise, but in general, there's so many funny things and stories, and also sad ones sometimes. But I even like those a lot. They are really emotional, and yes, it's quite a variety, which is the great thing about the book.
Yeah, I'm curious how many pages we're gonna end up.
Yeah, me too.
Because the next plan is now. This is going into now the format, which is then going to be the print format. And parallel, of course, we are clearing. So some of you might get, or will get, I also already announced it, some phone calls of mine, because I will have either photographs or art of some of my artist friends or photographer friends, of course, in the book. Some of you will get a call. For those where I haven't, made the final decision. That is going to be on parallel, and then we're gonna look it through on the monitor one last time, and then woof, it goes into print, and then it's done. The German version immediately, or parallel, we actually work on the English and Italian version. As you know, those three languages, and not discriminating any other languages. Yes, I'm planning a Spanish and what have you, French, of course. But those are the most pre-orders. And don't forget, this first edition of the book, I want to come straight with all the people who pre-ordered the book, who gave me the trust that they didn't know more. You have to imagine, didn't know more than Rudi is writing a book. It's called My Friend Freddie, and that's it. And I paid $10. Yeah. So as a thank you, as you also remember, I will not ask for any more money, although it was announced like that this was only a first part payment. Now it's now the final. You don't have to pay anything. You just have to sit and wait. You get the book autographed with my signature and or a dedication. And I'm glad. I mean, it took much longer. I mean, 2017 I started, and it's now 2022. So it's fucking 5 years. I thought it's going to be a much quicker, but it was because of a lot of distractions on the way. Publishers, big blah, blah, blah people, whatever. Next time I know much better. And to sum up the most important things about the book, I'm going to show you again the short video that I produced with Lukas Fuchs, my editor, where we are summing up in German and in English what you need to know about the book. Here it is.
You wanna know what goes on backstage? Oh, come on. Let me take you by the hand. Ow! Backstage. All you ever want. Backstage. All you ever need. Backstage. Your dreams will be fulfilled once you are there. You'll never wanna leave. Backstage. 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 You wanna know what goes on backstage? Oh, come on. Let me take you by the hand. Ow! Backstage. All you ever want. Backstage. All you ever need. Backstage. Your dreams will be fulfilled once you are there. You'll never wanna leave. Backstage. Backstage. Backstage.
Hello, back here in our refugium. We don't say exactly where it is because it's a little bit of a secret place, right? I mean, there's even woods out there where there's, adventures that are taking place. I don't want to go into more details. But again, the basics. German, I'm sorry, finished. But English and Italian, you can still pre-order www.myfriendfreddy.com. You should do that because also for everybody who pre-orders now, the price stays $10 for a signed copy or $15 for the VIP package. We will, as soon as we finished with the German version, we will tell the date when those two possibilities end, right?
Right.
The English and the Italian. If you haven't done it, go to www.myfriendfreddy now and order it because it's very soon it will be over. Yeah. Anyway, is there anything you don't like about me?
Are you asking me?
Yes. Is there anything you don't like about the book?
Well, no, actually.
That it takes so long.
Yes, it takes long, but if there would have been, actually there were little things, and I told you in the process, and we found the best solutions for everything. So should not remain anything that is not good about the book.
Yeah, I call this in German the Buchklausur or Schreibklausur. I don't know whether it's an English word for Klausur. I say it's the book lockdown, which is the closest that I can come with. But in order to be able to do this, and really, apart from my sons and some very important things, I'm focusing on the book. I mean, we're working very disciplined. Today you came at 9 a.m. That means she has to get up at 7 or even 6 in the morning because she lives a little bit outside and blah, blah, blah. Same here, I prepare. And now it's not dark yet because we have summer, but it's the day is over. And every day, yeah. But in order to be able to do that, as you might have seen on my postings on Facebook, Insta, or TikTok, or wherever, Twitter, I have pre-produced a lot of my television shows. And last time, or 2 weeks ago, I started playing some English mini trailers of people who were guests. And I had so many great reactions. They said, more, 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 more. So here are another few superstars in the German-speaking market in my talk show, which is called Ohne Markup mit Dollezahl in German. But there is also some English-speaking, which by now start to be on my YouTube channel, Rudi TV. Yeah, it will go up again. Also, another show with Peter Freestone. That one is already up there and very well viewed. There will go up a show with Tony Zabinul, who is the son of the famous jazz musician Joe Zawinul, who played with Miles Davis and in a band called Weather Report, for those who are into jazz music. John Batiste is also jazz musiker, 5-time Grammy Award winner this year. And there will also go up the show in both all in English with my dear friend and Emmy winner Sven Temme. So you will have on Rudi TV on the YouTube channel. If you subscribe it, I would be happy. It's no charge and no obligations. But you can also see my talk shows, which are in English. They might have German subtitles, but they're not really disturbing. So go there and do this. And now we show some excerpts of my talk show of famous people in Austria and Germany and Switzerland in English. Hi, darlings. This is a very, very big star here in Austria. Actually, he comes from Germany. He is best-selling book author. He's the co-host of the most popular late night in Austrian television, and he's a friend of mine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's all you can say? What are we going to talk about?
We talk about the most beautiful city in the world. Sorry to say, but it's Vienna.
Okay. See you in my talk show. Hi, darlings. This is one of the best new bands in Austria. Not only that they played when I was awarded professor, also they are the first winners of the Backstage Video Award. Christina Kosik and Sidi, hi, nice to have you in the show.
Thank you.
What are we going to talk about?
Everything.
Everything. And
about ladies in the business, about the music.
Yeah, exactly. Watch it on my talk show in Krone TV and Krone 80 around the world. See you. Love and respect. Hi, darlings. This is a kite star in Vienna, Nino from Vienna. How did the name come about?
My name is Nino, or Nino.
Yeah,
and I'm from Vienna, that's all.
That's all. So, I mean, it's actually quite a nice explanation. Watch my talk show on Krone TV and Krone 80 around the world. Hi, darlings. Back here. Well, again, back to the book. Untold Stories about the untold story. Oh, my God. Brilliant. Or absolutely backstage at the Freddie Mercury tribute concert. What's that going to be? Or what else do we have here? This is, of course, what else? One more. I give you one more. Rudi's 40th birthday. Queen plays a concert for Rudi. Finally, I thank you very much for being the anchor and the rock. I always need a person that was, the last 40 years with projects, because I'm not so really a lonely wolf in those things. Thank you very much for your help and for your work. We're not finished yet. Let's say I enjoyed it when we have the English and the Italian version in our hands.
Let's say so far.
So far. Is there anything you want to say about my book for viewers? Because you have such an insight in the complete.
I really do. Well, it's actually so personal. It gives such a personal insight into everything, and for somebody who, of course, I've never met Freddie Mercury. I was too young at the time, and I've never had the chance, and I wasn't even really a Freddie Mercury fan. But in reading the stories you tell, the man becomes so sympathetic and so you really get the impression you almost know the person. You get a really good impression.
The reader thinks he knows.
The reader, the reader of the book, he gets a really good insight, and well, that's really something personal and wonderful.
Well, thank you very much. I mean, I tried, first of all, not only to talk about the video shoots and the documentaries, but also about there's funny things in there, private things in there. That at least if we now end up with 35 or something chapters, there's at least another 35 that I didn't write. That's very important to say, because some things just are nobody's business. Yeah, the people who were there, and who was not there, that's nobody's business. But I mean, what I did in going on, and that's why I'm so happy with the development, and also why it needed the time. Because some people say, oh, why so long? Yeah, well, you want a Freddie Mercury book, or you want the Freddie Mercury book? Tell me after you read it what you think it is. Because me as a writer also developed since 2017. I know exactly which chapters I started then, and I partly reworked it. But the more and more I got into it, it always becomes like it starts with a little scene, almost like in the feature film where you have dialogue of people. So I get you right into where I was at the time. And then the chapter really starts. And that was something that could only develop over time. And for those,
yeah, and there were also new discoveries and new insights that you got while you shot your documentary.
For example, the blackouts. There's something which has never been. There's a few things quite a few things which nobody has ever knows. And I say this, and I know this is very risky, but Brian and Roger, you can call me if you feel differently. There's even things in there about the Queen and Freddie history that Brian or Roger didn't completely know, because they were not there when they happened. It's not big things or whatever, but so I mean, I tried to not do something which has been done already. I tried to give a lot. Also, I'm also making fun of myself. I'm not always the star of every chapter. Sometimes it's like it is in real life. Enough said. Thank you very much. I love you. I love you. Thanks a lot. Don't forget, there's still a pandemic out there. Be careful. And what is the most important thing? Well, first of all, go to www.myfriendfreddy.com if you haven't ordered the English or Italian version. If you're English and Italian, you have to do this now. Yeah. Anyway, no, you don't have to. But yeah, I would recommend. Most important thing in life is, yes, love and respect.
You wanna know what goes on backstage? Oh, come on. Let me take you by the hand. Ow!
Rudi, are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen.
The way I see it, Barry, this should be a very dynamite show.
I have no idea what the name of this program is, but you're watching it.
Backstage. All you ever want. Backstage. All you ever need. Backstage. Your dreams will be fulfilled once you are there. You'll never wanna leave. You wanna sell your ass for that backstage pass. Backstage is just for the invited.